Chosen ones, listen with your whole being, because what I am about to pour into your spirit has the power to shift the entire direction of your existence in ways your mind cannot yet grasp. If your eyes have landed on this video in this very instant, understand deeply that it is no coincidence at all. A divine hand has guided you here with purpose, for something immense is unfolding inside your life as you watch. From this moment on, God is whispering a new decree over you. No more laboring in fear. No more anxious nights. No more pushing yourself to exhaustion. Yes, that's right. The season of struggling is ending. The season of worrying is dissolving. The season of carrying the world alone is closing. It is now God's responsibility, and He is stepping forward to take over every detail that has weighed upon your heart. You are being invited to breathe, to loosen your grip, to finally release the heaviness you've dragged for years. God has witnessed the way you fought. He has felt the pressure you endured, and now He is guiding you into a new realm, one where your needs rise to meet you, where your finances flow with ease, and where everything your soul has longed for is already moving toward your hands. This is far more than a shift in attitude. It is divine intervention unfolding before your eyes. Take a moment, pause this video, and do 3 simple acts. Tap the like button, subscribe so our family can reach 50,000 souls, and drop the number 99 in the comments. That number sends a potent signal through the universe, magnifying the energy released in this message. And remember this truth: if you are truly among the chosen, something within you will feel compelled to watch until the final word. You are chosen, and your season of rest has finally arrived. God is placing wealth into your life, surrounding you with abundance, sending prosperity to your doorstep. You no longer have to chase work or fear tomorrow. The cycle of worry ends now. Relax, breathe, trust the divine current, because what is coming toward you surpasses every dream you've ever dared to imagine. Let's go deeper. The battles that clung to you for so long are dissolving. No longer will you wear yourself thin with endless tasks or panic over money. Envision a life where every need is tended to, where wealth moves toward you without resistance, where the pain you carried fades into memory. This is not some far-off fantasy. It is the reality God has crafted for you. From this day forward, financial struggle is no longer something you must fight through. God has stepped onto your path and declared that you will rise into wealth. Think of all the years you pushed, the moments where no effort seemed to be enough, the setbacks that drained you, the disappointments that crushed your spirit. You were trapped in a cycle that refused to break until now. The struggle has ended. In its place, a future overflowing with ease and prosperity is unfolding around you. The weight that sat on your shoulders is being lifted, and the abundance rushing toward your life is greater than anything you've ever allowed yourself to imagine. You are entering a new realm, one where wealth does not drain you, but embraces you. No more nights of worry. No more racing against time. This is God's appointed hour for you, a divine transition that reshapes everything. Riches beyond your imagination are preparing to enter your life. What once felt impossible will soon become normal for you. Picture a life where waking up does not involve fear about work or anxiety over money. No more scrambling to survive. From this point on, God is personally taking responsibility for your financial journey. He has seen every silent tear, every sleepless night, every sacrifice you made in hope of a breakthrough. Now heaven itself is stepping in to provide in ways your mind cannot comprehend. The time for chasing is over. You don't have to spend another day wondering how you'll make it. The God who has quietly carried you through all seasons is now taking full command of your finances. He will steer you toward new paths, open doors you didn't even know existed, and bring resources through unexpected blessings, new opportunities and divine encounters. What you need will arrive without the strain you once endured. Your focus can finally shift to peace, to trust, to inner rest. Release the fear. God is handling everything. Your days of struggle are closing behind you. This is your moment to step into the abundance prepared for you, to watch blessings overflow without endless effort. God is guiding you into a realm of wealth that surpasses possessions, a richness that brings peace, freedom, and unshakable joy. From here on, expect divine favor to surround you, whether through financial blessings, powerful opportunities, or deep inner growth. God is positioning you for a life that exceeds your greatest expectations. Think back to the moments you felt trapped, when no door seemed to open, when you wondered if you would ever rise. Those days are over. You have been chosen for a destiny far greater than the life you thought you were limited to. The wealth and success approaching you will not only transform your story, they will empower you to uplift others. Trust the timing. This abundance is not merely about money. It is the fulfillment of your higher calling. This season of transformation is your reward for remaining faithful through every hardship. God's plan is unfolding, and soon your life will radiate His favor and His love. This is the moment where your spirit can finally breathe. The days of draining yourself are finished. God has chosen you, and He is providing for you in ways you never expected. All the long hours, all the effort, they were stepping stones that carried you here. Now it is time to rest, to allow divine provision to carry you the rest of the way. For so long you thought everything depended on you, but God is revealing that you no longer need to carry it alone. He is taking over, and His supply is more than enough. Trust, believe, rest. Your abundance is already approaching. You have been chosen for a greater purpose, and the divine plan is already in motion. There is no need to hurry, no need to fear, no need to strive. What you have been seeking is already being prepared for you, and in perfect timing it will arrive. Embrace this season of peace, knowing you are divinely supported and deeply loved. You were never created for an ordinary life. God shaped you for greatness, for a destiny beyond anything you've imagined. Every struggle, every hardship, every challenge was a stepping stone leading you to this moment. A moment where you rise into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Others may have dismissed you, mocked you, or failed to see your potential, but God never overlooked you. He has always known the magnitude of what lives within you, and now that greatness is ready to awaken, you were chosen for more than mere survival. You were chosen to influence lives, to shine, to walk in abundance that mirrors your divine calling. This journey isn't just about wealth. It's about stepping into the highest expression of your purpose. You were never meant for mediocrity. Now is the time to walk boldly into the extraordinary. Don't doubt for a single heartbeat. Your divine season has begun. Second, remember this: you were born for this exact moment. God is lifting you into the grandeur of a life you were always meant to inhabit, a life of extraordinary purpose and fulfillment. The trials you have endured are finally dissolving. No longer will scarcity or financial pressure hold you captive. God knows the exhaustion that has weighed on your spirit, the moments when surrender seemed inevitable, the times when your strength faltered and you doubted your path. Yet now, hear this clearly, those days have passed. God is stepping forward to meet your every need, to fill what has been empty, to restore what has been lost. You have done your part faithfully, persevering when hope seemed distant, standing in trust when impossibility surrounded you. And now it is God's turn to provide abundantly, overflowing with the same divine care that sustained the Israelites in the wilderness. He will nourish you, sustain you, and bless you beyond measure. Believe that your needs will be satisfied, not partially, but in fullness, spilling over into every facet of your life. This is your appointed season of divine provision. Every lack, every gap that once weighed upon your days will be replenished. You will walk fully immersed in the blessings of God's generosity. Your struggles were not meaningless. They have prepared you to receive favor that cannot be measured. For too long, worry and uncertainty about money have kept your nights restless. The fear of scarcity has held your spirit in bondage. But today, freedom is arriving. God is taking control of your finances. The days of wondering how bills will be paid, how obligations will be met, are over. You can now trust completely in the perfect orchestration of His plan. This is a sacred invitation. Release the anxiety. Cease striving and simply trust. God's design is infinitely larger than your fears. His provision already made. far exceeding anything you could have conceived. As you surrender, doors will open that you did not see before. Opportunities will arrive with ease, and the financial security you have longed for will manifest into reality. Lay down the burden of worry and step into the peace of knowing that God is in command. The days of uncertainty are behind you, and a new chapter brimming with stability and abundance lies ahead. Follow the path He has set, and watch as every element of your life falls perfectly into place. Remember the times when others doubted you, mocked your situation, or questioned your potential. God has witnessed every sneer, every dismissive comment, and now He is preparing a reversal. Those same skeptics will one day stand amazed at the magnitude of what God has accomplished through you. When the floodgates of heaven open and blessings pour over your life, admiration will replace doubt. The past ridicule will fade, replaced by awe, respect, and a deep recognition of your faith and resilience. Your life will become a testament, a visible proof of God's unwavering provision. Breathe deeply, relax. Everything you have labored for, everything you have prayed for, is arriving. Your wealth is no longer a distant hope. It is a certainty. God is orchestrating every detail of your journey to bring forth the abundance you have long desired. The era of ceaseless toil has concluded. You have fulfilled your part. Now rest. Wealth is on the horizon. All that remains is to prepare your heart to receive it. Opportunities, blessings, and doors are opening. Relax and embrace the peace that comes from knowing your future is secured. This is your season of divine favor. God is aligning all things perfectly. Your prosperity is already in motion. There is no need to chase. It is being brought to you. Every tear, every moment of struggle, every time you thought you could not continue, God has seen. He knows the weight of every hardship. He is now intervening to set all things right. The challenges you faced were not in vain. They have shaped you, strengthened you, deepened your faith, and prepared you for this precise moment. A new beginning awaits, a fresh season overflowing with promise, hope, and abundance. The pain and hardship were necessary steps on the path to transformation. God never abandoned you, even when the road was difficult. Now He is ready to elevate you into prosperity, joy, and a life that radiates His goodness. The time for relentless striving is over. You were never intended to carry the pursuit of success alone. God has a higher plan, one that requires faith and trust in His provision. When you release control and align with His design, you will see that every struggle you endured was training for the incredible destiny He has prepared for you. Your efforts were never wasted. Now you simply step aside and allow God to lead you to heights you could never reach on your own. His plan surpasses every limitation you've imagined, and in His guidance, true success and peace will flourish. Set aside anxiety, fear, and worry. Rest in the certainty that you are chosen for greatness. God has seen your faithfulness, your patience, and your devotion. Now He is preparing to bless you beyond measure. This is the time to rejoice, to celebrate, to welcome the blessings that have been coming. Imagine a life without financial stress, a life where abundance flows naturally, effortlessly, and beautifully. This is the reality God is guiding you into. He has selected you for this very moment. The miracles, the opportunities, and the prosperity that will take your breath away are imminent. All that you have envisioned, all that you have longed for, is arriving. Pause, rejoice, and give thanks to God for what is already in motion. Your future is radiant, filled with financial blessings, peace, and abundance. Everything necessary is being prepared for you. In due time, you will step fully into God's provision. The shift is happening now. No longer will endless work and worry define your life. God is moving you into a season of divine supply. From this point forward, His provision will replace the need for constant personal effort. The days of striving alone are behind you. From this moment forward, the One who sees all, who knows every need, will step in to supply what your heart and life have long awaited. You may have labored without pause, exhausted by effort, yet now it is time to release that weight. God's provision surpasses every expectation, exceeding the limits of what you imagined possible. No longer will your reliance be solely on your own strength or resources. Divine abundance is already moving toward you. entering your life in ways that will leave you amazed. Receive this change fully, open your spirit, and trust in the timing and perfection of God's plan. As you breathe, relax, and surrender, watch your reality transform before your eyes. This is the instant when ceaseless striving ceases, and the blessings, long prepared, begin to flow directly into your life. Your future is radiant with wealth and provision. This is not a hope born of imagination. It is God's ordained plan for you. From this day on, worry about survival and making ends meet becomes a memory. God has already charted the path to your prosperity. All you must do is surrender. Watch and trust as doors open, as provision arrives in ways you never conceived. The success, the wealth, the achievements awaiting you are all part of His divine arrangement. This is your season to step boldly into abundance with unwavering faith. Every step you take from this point is guided by His hand, drawing to you the resources, opportunities, and security your soul has longed for. Your tomorrow shines brighter than you could have envisioned. Financial abundance is no longer a distant hope. It is your unfolding reality. Trust the process, rest in the divine supply, and know that the breakthrough is already approaching. The days of endless applications, of seeking work, of laboring without end, are behind you. From now, release the anxiety and the endless chase, trusting that God is actively orchestrating your career and your finances. No longer must you seek or force the path. The right opportunities are already being placed before you. Whether through surprising blessings, new ventures, or divine encounters, your future is moving toward you effortlessly. The labor you once pursued will now arrive with ease. Let go of the illusion of control. Rest in the certainty that God is leading. He's opening doors you could not have unlocked alone. Your future is secure. Every need is already being met by the one who knows you best. Relax, trust, and follow His lead. The seasons of battle, the exhaustion of relentless striving, have ended. Right now you are positioned for divine success. Your life is about to shift in ways you could never have imagined. Everything you have endured has been the divine preparation for this moment. Your success was never meant to rest solely in your hands. It has always been divinely orchestrated. For years it may have seemed just out of reach, slipping away at the moment you thought it was near. But now God has aligned all things, and achievement is arriving effortlessly. Every tear, every setback, every long night has laid the foundation for the greatness you are about to step into. Release fear, release doubt, and embrace the certainty of your triumph. This is not mere luck. It is the hand of God actively shaping your path, ushering you into a season of flourishing. All that once seemed difficult will now unfold with ease. Every closed door will swing wide, every obstruction removed. You were always meant for more. God is now positioning you to receive the success that was destined for you from the beginning. The struggle has ended. What comes now is not just success, it is unshakable. Divine success, transforming every corner of your life. It is time to claim what has been prepared, to step forward into the blessings you have long awaited. Trusting the process can feel uncertain when results are not yet visible. Yet hear this, your abundance is already moving toward you. Everything you have prayed for, hoped for, and labored toward is being perfectly arranged, even if your eyes cannot yet see it. Trust that God's plan is unfolding with precision. Times of doubt, moments of questioning whether anything would ever change, were all part of the preparation. God's timing is flawless. Nothing arrives too late. What you need is already being readied, soon to manifest in ways beyond your expectation. The journey to this abundance may not have been easy, yet every hardship was essential. Every trial, every closed door, every delay was shaping you, refining your character, preparing you for the success that awaits. God is now opening new avenues, bringing the wealth, the opportunities, and the favor that will elevate your existence. Your abundance is in motion. Trust, believe, keep moving forward in faith. In time, you will witness the fullness of what has long awaited you. Your life will bear the reflection of your trust and devotion. The season of waiting is complete. You have endured, you have persevered, and now the time has come. Step boldly into the spotlight of your destiny. shining with the brilliance God has placed within you. Every moment of patience, every act of faith has led to this defining moment, where doors to wealth, success, and purpose swing wide open. During the waiting, you may have felt stagnation, trapped in cycles of uncertainty. Yet God was working quietly, preparing a breakthrough that would reshape everything. Every moment of delay was a moment of divine cultivation, strengthening your resolve, deepening your faith, and equipping you for the life that is now ready to be claimed. The waiting is over. Your rise, your brilliance, your reception of God's fullness has begun. Opportunities, wealth, and success are within reach. Your breakthrough is happening now. Embrace the life that has always been meant for you. The time spent waiting was fertile ground, preparing you for the harvest of blessings about to manifest. Step forward in confidence, for this is your time to shine. A divine inheritance has been set aside for you. From this moment onward, you are stepping into the wealth, health, and success specifically ordained for you. This is not merely material gain. It is the fulfillment of God's promises across every area of your life. Perhaps you have felt undeserving, or that blessings were meant for others. Hear this clearly: you are worthy, you are chosen. Your inheritance is no longer a distant dream. It is now within reach. Everything God has promised is coming to pass. Like a child receives the inheritance of their parents, you are now receiving the inheritance of the Most High. Claim it boldly. Step into the abundance and live fully in the destiny God has prepared. Your time to receive is now. Blessings will overflow, exceeding anything you imagined. God is about to pour into your life with generosity and grace beyond measure. This abundance is not only financial but holistic, touching every part of your existence, illuminating your life with provision, peace, and divine favor. Wealth is more than just money. It is the abundance of all that sustains and elevates your life. God's blessings will touch every part of your existence, your health, your relationships, your purpose, your work, and the deepest yearnings of your heart. What once felt scarce and unreachable will now overflow in measure beyond what you thought possible. Everything you have asked, for in faith, is returning to you in ways that astonish and uplift your spirit. God's plan is for you to flourish, not merely to survive. You are meant to thrive. The tide of blessings is rising, moving through your life in ways that will surpass your imagination. Whether through unexpected gifts, career breakthroughs, moments of peace, or joy that fills every corner of your being, God is about to lift your life to heights you have only dreamed of. Prepare yourself for this divine outpouring. Your patience, your endurance, and your trust have created a path for this moment of holy abundance. When these blessings arrive, they will not simply meet your needs. They will overflow, touching others through you, multiplying in ways that honor the heart of God. This is the season where divine abundance is revealed in full measure. Get ready for doors to open that you didn't even know existed. Doors leading to opportunities and favor far beyond your hopes. These are not ordinary doors. They're crafted by God for your destiny, aligned perfectly with your life's calling. You may have spent years knocking, seeking breakthroughs that seem just beyond your reach. But now the doors God is opening require no labor from you. They will swing wide, perfectly aligned with His plan. What lies beyond them is beyond your imagination. New relationships, career growth, financial prosperity, personal expansion, and blessings you have longed for. Step through with faith, trusting that every gift has its perfect time. These divine thresholds are meant to guide you into the life you were created to inhabit. This new chapter is a season of wealth, prosperity, and ease, where the challenges that once seemed insurmountable now give way to opportunity. What was once impossible becomes ordinary in this divine rhythm. God is moving in ways you have never experienced, opening doors, creating paths, and ushering prosperity that will endure for generations. Your faithfulness in the hardest seasons is being rewarded now. Abundance flows effortlessly. God is providing in ways you could never have imagined. This is not simply a financial blessing. It is a full transformation of your existence. Every area of your life, your work, your health, your relationships will reflect this divine elevation. Step into it with assurance, Embrace the abundance being placed before you. Dreams that seem distant will now manifest in your life. God's timing is flawless. Even if you questioned when your breakthrough would arrive, know that it is happening right now. The manifestation of all you have hoped for is unfolding in the perfect moment, orchestrated with precision by the Creator. The delays, the waiting, and the uncertainty were all part of preparing you for the fullness of this season. God knows what you need and exactly when to release it. No longer must you ask if or when your abundance will come. The doors of opportunity, wealth, and success are opening now. This breakthrough is not merely about money. It is the convergence of everything in your life for your highest good. Receive this season fully, knowing that God's timing is exact. The overflow of His blessings is imminent. Faith is the key that unlocks this divine provision. When you trust, when you place your confidence in God's plan, miracles and blessings begin to flow. Even when it seems invisible, God is at work, crafting the perfect outcome. Doubts about your dreams or the timing of their fulfillment are now unnecessary. This is the time to trust with unwavering faith that your visions will materialize. Challenges and setbacks were not obstacles, but refinements, strengthening your faith and preparing your spirit for this moment. Faith is honored and rewarded. God's plans for you surpass your imagination. What you have envisioned is small compared to what He has prepared. Step forward in trust. Watch as your dreams unfold beyond expectation. Faith has the power to turn impossibilities into realities. As you continue to trust God with your future, you will witness His promises fully manifesting, bringing blessings that exceed every hope you have held.